Skulls, the human skull, especially the horn. What a load of BS that is. The only reason that could happen is because too many people don't give it this. You know what I mean? That's the only way that would happen. But horns, battle of the skull, no. That is definitely a new one on me. But could it be always been there? Do you think? I mean, I don't feel a one on the back of my skull. No, I don't. But the way I see it, I think there's a lot of misinformation, as it were. You know what I mean? I looked at all that stuff just before there, and I don't believe it for a second. I personally think it's misinformation that's floating around on the internet at the moment. You know, they're always trying to blame mobile cell phone or whatever for something, aren't they? But that's just my opinion. With 5G coming out, all that stuff, there's already a tower in town that's broadcasting it now. And what me, all this bony thing in the back of the skull, you know, the horn, nah, it's probably always been there. And I think the way I see it, they've just discovered on an x-ray. You know what I mean? Or it could be the original poster was Mandela affected and he didn't even realise it yet. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to check on my old medical textbooks what I've got to see what I can come up with. I mean I've got a Da Vinci book here. It's got a piece on the human skull. Where do I find it? You know, before as I can make out, there's no pointy bit at the end like a horn. You know what I mean? No. The way I see it, there's a lot of misinformation going around, and I think that's what this is. Just a simple misinformation that's gone out of hand. You know, if you Google it, mobile phones, cell phones causing horns back because of hunched over like that. No. That's total BS, I think. There's no way you could possibly grow an extra part in your skull. No. I think this has always been there, right in the back of the skull. You know what I mean? It stems the reason why I haven't noticed it until now. It's pretty strange, isn't it? You know, having a little piece of the little anatomy of the human skull being unnoticed for millions of years, and all of a sudden it's popped up out of nowhere the last couple of days. Well, the last 10 hours or so it's popped up. But I don't think that's the case. Personally, I think it's always been there and somehow it's been missed. You follow? You know, when new discoveries about the human body are coming every 2 or 3 years, aren't they? So the way I see it is probably a new discovery that they're freaking out over. I mean, horns back of the neck, you know, back to where the skull is, you know, putting your leaning over like that. Nah, I don't believe that for a second. Definitely not. Reason being, don't watch much TV because, to be honest, it's not worth watching. And I certainly don't watch much news media stuff. Yeah, because that's all just, yeah. So, what do you think is going on with this horn back of the skull thing? Is it just misinformation, do you think, to keep us distracted? To see what is really going on? I think so. I mean, why are we not just heard it just now? Like 10 hours ago? Or yesterday? You know? It's one of them bizarre things that the Mandela effect, which I think whoever posted the original article probably is Mandela effect and not even realizing it. And how come none of the X-rays previously have spotted it? Or it could be another state of evolution of the human physiology that we don't know about. Could be. Or de-evolution. Depends on how you look at it. But I don't recall hearing this until 10 hours ago, possibly yesterday, about this human thing in it, that skull, and I checked up on it, and for some reason I'm part of an admin team on Facebook on one of the pages, and it keeps coming up as fake news, not fact checked. If somebody posts it, so makes me wonder if this is just one of them things that it's hasn't been fact checked yet, you know. So I would say just relax about it. You know, just ignore what the media says about it. I think it's just always been there. It's just the way people are posture, you know, when people are sitting down doing that, you know, or just typing at the desk or whatever. I think that's what it is, basically. It's just, you know how you get your copy kernel, you know, on your hands when you're typing the mouse on the keyboard quite often. I think it's the same thing with the neck. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be called someone, I don't know, cell phone carpal syndrome or something stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. All it is. It's just a same thing. When you use a mouse and keyboard when you're on an office desk, you know, repetitive wrist disorder, you know, stuff like that. And I think that's what's been going on. You know, because I reckon they've got some sort of solution. I bet when you go like that, you know, stretch the neck up like that, it'll crack like mad. You know what I mean? You know, when you first wake up, you have to do that. You know, stuff like that. And I think that's all this is. I think it's just another side effect of long-term mobile phone use. Just like on the mouse and keyboard. That's all it is. You know, when you get your wrists sore after a while, you know, it's just that really. There's nothing sinister about it. I don't believe mobile phones are caused by it. I think it's just the way the people are sitting down and looking down. You know, it's just the way the posture is. If you held it like that, they wouldn't have done it, you know, but instead it's like that. You know, so what I think, it's just one of them things that media has gone total overboard with. I don't think there's anything sinister going on. I think it's just another syndrome like the carpal tunnel when you type on the keyboard for long periods of time and you get that repetitive wrist syndrome thing. I think it's like the same thing, you know. But well, like I said, I always think out of the box. I don't always look into the media side of things because that's just all BS. They always hype it up like that, don't they? So I can imagine there's a lot of people worried about it. I don't think so. Just look at when mouse and keyboard was first invented. Had a lot of injuries stuff like that, corporate kernel, and all that. That's a nice person. You think this is just the same thing. Well, this is Max signing off. This is just a little rant about this stupid mobile phone thing. Right, catch you guys later.